Okay, so guys, welcome back to the Pop My Cherry podcast. It is a solo number today. It's just myself and Sean, and this is a big one. This is our 50th episode.
You.
We got.
Wow,
I can't believe
50
it. Remember,
episodes.
you said at the start there was something about the theory of how long the average podcast lasts. Was it
Yeah.
10 episodes?
So it's the most misquoted
yes.
quote or
Okay.
statistic ever, but it's something like 90% or 99% of all podcasts don't get past their
Right.
10th episode. So
And we've made it in the 50,
we've made it.
which is good.
Well done.
What's it? I feel like it's flown by. It's went so quick, but it feels like
It's only
forever
started.
as well,
Yeah.
doesn't it?
Yeah.
And it's crazy. That's the thing. I was sitting looking back, everybody, and it's like how much, like obviously with the show and all these different things that we're doing now, and there'll be a lot coming up to like autumn, winter. It's just I never thought it would get the response that it has.
Really?
Yeah. But this is the thing. This episode's going to sound maybe a wee bit partially negative, by the way, anybody listening. I'm kind of, I need to have a moan, but then also moan it. We'll call it like moan and manifestation. So,
Yeah.
like, get your shit off the
MOANifestation.
manifestation. So, like, kind of like do the vent, have your moment, and then level up. Do you know what
Okay,
I mean?
yeah.
So, at the minute, this is the truth. This here is my favorite thing that I do. Genuinely, out of all the stuff I do, this
Yeah.
is, I don't know, I just love it so much. But at the minute, like, I think I'm under like a lot of pressure, just in general, like work, career, professional life, even like say like long distance dating, like it's tricky as well.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, what's the saying? Is it work smarter, not harder?
Yeah.
Yeah. Not working smarter, I don't think. So I'm just spreading myself really thin. There's a lot of open tabs. And I think, I'm sure you would maybe get this with your line of work. I think anybody that works in either like if it's entertainment or like if it's creative or, like videography, whatever it might be, you give so much of it that I think people only see the finished result. So people listening, you'll only be listening to this episode, but you'll not see to produce it or to make
Yeah.
it or the work that goes into it. And I think social media is a very like immensely pressurizing job. So I
Yeah.
know this. You're looking at me. I'm like, yeah, this is all a bit negative. But it's yeah, like
No, get it out.
I've been going through it, and then I went back to therapy, and I kind of recognized it in myself as well that I needed to go back. Like all's good, but I just think at the minute life's very very stressful, and I think anybody listening, I think anyone I'm speaking to anyway, we're all going through the same thing,
Yeah.
different font.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Same thing, different font.
Do you get what I mean?
love
Yeah.
that. Yeah, and God, it just
Life is very, very pressurizing.
everyone's on the hamster wheel,
Yeah.
everyone's on the treadmill,
Yeah.
and it feels as if you said pressure.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of pressure on you, but
Yeah.
sometimes you have to step back and go like, who's putting the pressure on
It's
me?
me. It's all me. Nobody else is to
Yeah.
blame. It's me.
And
Yeah.
but there's a reason why you're putting that pressure on yourself, and it's
Mhm.
because it's comparison.
Yeah.
It's setting your limits or
Mhm.
your expectations very high,
Yeah.
which is a good thing.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it causes so much stress. Like
Yeah.
even and you feel like if you stop, the world's going to move on by you,
Yeah.
and you're going to be standing still.
Yeah.
Whereas when you do take that wee break,
Mm-hmm.
like I mean, I was away there on
Yeah.
holiday, and I literally I had so much anxiety about going away because
Because you're thinking of what you're coming back to.
not even just that, just like I was like, oh my God, my whole world's gonna fall apart in
Yeah.
this week that
Mm-hmm.
I'm away.
Yeah.
But I didn't. For most of that week, I thought
Mm-hmm.
about nothing to do with work, nothing about
Good.
music, nothing about
Switched.
whatever, and completely switched off,
Yeah.
and everything was okay.
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes it's like it's realizing that the pressure
Yeah.
might be internal. The pressure might be.
Yeah, and I think that's what it is for a lot of people. Definitely myself is it's as you're saying there, it's internal pressure.
Mhm.
So it's like this. But stress is one of the most unhealthiest things
Mhm.
it can bring so many problems. I think we have to really learn to be able to kind of take care. Like I'm sure anybody listening would know this. Like I'm, you know, melodramatic and high maintenance, um, bougie, cunty. Yeah, nothing's ever. Yeah, Tenerife,
Yeah.
11 So I do put myself under like a lot of pressure, but at the end of the day, like, is anybody dead? No, right, okay.
Yeah.
It's but I do take my work very seriously. So I'm just such a perfectionist. But this is the thing when you look at it. So I think I've been trying to step a wee bit away from it and reflect. And what I'm looking at is I think the world that we live in now compared to the world that would have been maybe say 40, 50 years ago, completely different.
Uh-huh.
And in ways, there's so many benefits. We're all able to keep in touch so easily with friends that live in different countries, like things like this. It's technology and social media and all these different things has made the world so much more advanced. But that also comes with problems too.
Yeah.
We're now able to see full access into somebody's life. Like people are looking at it, like say somebody else's, like a stranger on the internet's wedding, being like, "Oh my god, that looked amazing," and then comparing it to their own or putting themselves under pressure to try to live up to that. Or, even me, like I like never would have had any kind of insecurities with like how I look, and then now I'm like nearly like looking at myself with a fine tooth
Yeah.
comb
Mhm.
because you're looking at yourself all the time. You're always in camera. You're always this. You're always that, and it's just fucking a lot. And I
Yeah.
think a lot of people aren't honest about that because everyone's trying to carve out this like perfectionism, myself included, and it's not like it's it has its moments,
Yeah.
you know.
I think there's a lot of times in this line of work as well where
Mm-hmm.
you some days, some weeks,
Yeah,
there's like it's hard to pinpoint the moments where you were actually not working,
yeah.
you know,
No, I
because
yeah.
technically, like a lot of the time when you're not at work or you're not
Mm-hmm.
doing work, you're still working because
Yeah,
you're answering emails.
yeah,
You're like, um, you're at home,
yeah.
but you're editing a video.
Mm-hmm.
You're doing something, blah blah blah. But
Aye.
what I'm getting at is that like, uh, as you said, 50, 60, 70 years ago, if you
Yeah.
were a factory worker in the 40s,
Yeah.
you worked a hard job
Yeah. Yeah.
at the factory and you worked there from 8 o'clock to five
Mhm.
o'clock or 6 o'clock,
Yeah.
and you came home. But then once you came home, you came home.
Yeah.
And like,
And you
and it's
switched off.
crazy how like it
Yeah.
wasn't great
No.
and you didn't get good pay, but
Yeah.
you were able to raise 7 kids
Yeah.
and
And it was something more
live.
simplistic. When more things come in, things become more complicated.
Yeah,
Does that make sense?
it's like now we've got cars, phones,
Yeah.
and Hulu.
AI and Hulu.
but but
Yeah.
at the price of that, it means that we have
Yeah.
to work harder. We have to like
Mhm.
we can see all those things in front of us that we can have, but
Yeah.
to have them, we have to work more and we have to like
Yeah.
take up more of that.
Yeah, so like, and this isn't me complaining, by the way.
Mhm.
Anybody listening being like, "Oh fuck, he's on one today." It's more like, as in, I think you have to acknowledge like the what's if there's something that you're not happy in, and then right, how
Yeah,
do you instead of like dwelling on that or like stressing yourself even more about it, how do you like fix it? Do you know what I mean?
yeah,
And it's like like it is friend. Like I love what I do. That's why I put 110% into it. But then the only way I can describe it is like this: say like a conventional 9 to 5 job, when the clock strikes 5, you're done
hmm
that it doesn't even happen either. Like, do even that as well? I don't know anybody like, if someone, this is kind of the culture that, oh, if somebody got up to leave at 5 in an office, it's like, oh, have you your work done?
yeah,
And I had a manager that once told me this year, she's like, when the clock strikes 5, we're all out of here. Because if you can't get your workload done from 9 to 5, that's a problem. People don't need to be staying on past their working hours. Everybody should have a life. You need to
yeah,
have structure and you need to have like boundaries. Do you know what I mean?
yeah,
And that's what I'm trying to really work on. I think we've talked about boundaries on here before, but like real strong boundaries. I'm a bit like I just say yes. And it's like, sometimes what you say no to will actually further the direction you want to go than what you always
hmm
say yes to. Just like a wee hamster in a wheel.
I
And I
know.
want to get
That's
off
it.
it.
Like, we're not bricklaying and we're not
But
like,
that's it. Yeah.
but at the same time,
But
stress
that's the
is
thing.
real
Yeah.
and
But that's, I mean, that
it
mine's it.
shouldn't
So
be
I'm not
diminished.
saying that it's hard. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is so I'm more like lightly clocked in 24/7.
Yeah.
So when I go on a holiday, I'm not switched off. I'm creating content on a
Yeah.
holiday. Do you know, or like, so everything's still linked back to the same thing. So then I think that's the part where I'm struggling is everything's kind of all muddled in together
Mm-hmm.
and it's just a wee bit intense. So I'm a bit like, right, so this is work and that is that. And when that door closes, I don't work. Do you know?
Yeah. So maybe it's setting aside time to go,
Yeah.
okay, so this is the hours which I'm going to do this.
Yeah.
And if I need to make content
Yeah.
when I'm doing this thing, which should be personal,
Mm-hmm.
I have to do it
Yeah.
in this space of time. If
Yeah.
I can't like, or if
Faff about her,
yeah,
yeah.
or if I'm texting somebody about something I'm doing or whatever, it has to be
Mm-hmm.
here.
Yeah.
After this point, I'll get
Yeah.
back to them in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
You
But
know,
yeah, but this is the thing. It's like
easier said than done.
easier said than done, of course. But then I do think this, and this is the thing. There's friends of mine I haven't seen in months. Just like, but their lives are busy too. And when I'm like, well, like, I'm just checking in. Like it's all like they're just like, oh my god, like I'm flat out. Like I've no time. I don't even have time to take a fucking shit. Do you know
Yeah.
what I mean? Not
Everybody
me,
seems,
them.
yeah,
Everybody's going through it.
everybody's like this.
So like anyone listening right now, if you're going through it, like so am I, so is everybody. You know, you're not alone with us. But it's that's why I am ready for autumn.
Uh-huh.
As much as I love summer, like, you know, I'm like Little Miss Ibiza, but I am ready for like the turtlenecks, the pumpkin spice lattes, and like a Yankee candle.
Yeah.
I'm ready. Are you?
Yeah.
I think you're always ready though. You are
I'm
very autumnal,
autumnal
autumnal, yeah,
all year
all
round.
year round.
Yeah, that's my vibe. I wear big coats during the
Big,
summer.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I'm currently wearing a jumper.
A jumper, aye. So you're really, you're embraced, even though like the sun is shining, I can see through that window there. But have you had a good summer?
I've had a
I feel
great
like this
summer.
could be nearly like a summer recap because we're now going to be going into like we're now in September
Yeah. I finally got away.
on a holiday, which is I'm really glad that you did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I needed that.
Uh-huh.
And I was going in the souvenir shop. I was in the wee like the Chinese souvenir shop in Lanzarote, and I was going to buy you a big penis like like bottle opener.
Oh my god, right?
And then I was like, nah, like my ma's here with me too.
No,
Going
no.
up to the counter here.
Oh, I would have loved that too.
I was going to surprise you on the episode with it.
Oh,
No, as
I
well.
love souvenir shops and holidays.
Yeah.
I love all the tack. Yeah.
It's amazing.
Uh-huh.
The biggest pile of shit.
But
But you buy so like my mom went in. Guess how much she bought? Like what? Like her bill was.
oh, right, okay.
And bear in mind these things are like
It
a
should,
€1 or fucking
I'm gonna
€2
say it shouldn't be more than 20.
more,
30?
more,
You're joking. 40?
more. €88.
What the fuck did you buy?
No idea.
Stop.
So was said we were spending one morning
Uh-huh.
like getting people souvenirs.
Yeah.
And that was it. So we went down to the strip
Uh-huh.
and we went in and I got my wee bits and pieces, like 5 or 6 things.
Uh-huh.
And walked out and I was waiting outside on her coming out.
Yeah.
And it was ages. And I was going, what could you be getting? And she came out and she was like, I think I done well. Or
I'm like, I love I love my boss. Well, like why does like Irish mass say like I think I done well like as if like it was like a shift. It was like
yeah.
because you bought stuff out of a souvenir shop. I love the self praise. I love it.
Yeah. Because I think in her head she's a wee checklist of
Yes.
like all the people.
She's want to make sure she's got everybody. I know. I
Yeah.
get it. It's like the same like the Christmas shopping as well. Like
Yeah. Oh my
oh
god.
stop it. Family holiday. So I haven't been on a family holiday in ages. So was there any like family like like what's it like Brits abroad kind of vibes like a family showdown at the pool or any politics with the towel and the sun loungers?
No,
No.
everything was pretty tame. Our like resort was like class.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it.
Mhm.
So there was no like hassle in that
Yeah.
way that I can think of.
Mm-hmm.
Fairly uneventful apart from a taxi man nearly ran over Nicole.
Serious?
Swear to God.
Oh my God.
Like we were so because of the amount of us in the party, we had to get
Uh-huh.
2 taxis. And it's like cheap.
Oh my God. Sorry, I'm just
Again, the nervous
no, no, no,
laugh.
nervous. We're not nervous laughing at this. No, what the
Yeah,
hell?
so like like we got in the taxi, went down. The
Uh-huh.
place that we told him to go was like down a one-way street,
Yeah.
and he was like the other side of it. So he went,
Mhm.
oh fuck. So he had to like do a loop to
Fuck.
come in it. So he was rating at that.
He
And
was.
yeah, and he slammed the brakes because like he flew down this hill
Yeah.
to do that loop,
Mm-hmm.
and like slammed the brakes on, and I had the chain on my
Oh
arms.
my God.
And the chain went flying forward, and I grabbed him.
Oh
So
my-
that was one thing, right? And then as soon as we pulled up to the curb,
Mm-hmm.
then like he opened the boot and like lifted out the pram, threw it down,
Mm-hmm.
and I went to like open it up.
Yeah.
I had given him the money, and I went to open the pram up,
Mm-hmm.
and he like ran back into the taxi, and I just heard Nicole going like screaming. I went, what
Oh
the
my-
fuck? And she was halfway hanging out of the taxi
Oh my God.
with the child in her arms,
Oh my God.
and her foot was under the wheel. Swear to God. And
oh my God.
and the cops pulled up right behind him.
And did
Thing.
he?
They took his number and stuff,
Yeah.
but like
Yeah. Well.
we were just like, they were like, oh, you can go here and fail it, and you can go to medical center and get seen. But we're just like, let's get this over with. We're just,
Yeah.
we're like camping out ruining anymore. Like.
Yeah.
But like,
But all's okay though.
all was okay.
Okay.
Like Nicole was a bit like her face was scratched and
Oh,
like and
gosh.
like bruised.
Oh my God.
But like, but oh my God, could have been a lot worse.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just drove off, just didn't even look to see.
It is scary sometimes, like the way people drive in other countries, like Italians, Spanish, crazy.
I found it was a bit mad in Turkey too.
Turkey as well, would it be? I think
Mhm.
everywhere. Here, I think we're a
Here,
bit.
we're mad too.
Do you think so?
Yeah, it's just as bad out in the road when like
Aye.
people pulling out in front of you and. all
But
the
I always
rest.
say this, so like it's always the you need to be paying more attention to the other person. It's not to you. Do you know? It's other people on the road.
Yeah. Do you
Um,
have a bit of road rage?
Oh my God. Well, when you hear this, actually, I think I do. Not road rage in regards to like speed or anything. Like I wouldn't be like Speedy Gonzalez. Like,
Yeah.
I
But
just
like if someone pulls out in front of you
yeah,
and like you have to slam the brakes on.
yeah. Anything that really that shakes me, I react.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And so, like, what really grinds your gears on the road?
Real. Oh fuck. I hate this when somebody, if you're on, say, like a carriageway or a motorway or something like that there, and somebody doesn't indicate and abruptly pulls into your lane.
Yeah.
Or this annoys me even more. Do you know, like the slip lane that you're needing to get onto like a motorway,
Mm-hmm.
and that wee car, and you're like slowing down to let them in, and they're faffing about. Do you know? And I'm like, I'm slowing down here to let you fucking in here.
Yeah.
Like,
make your mind up.
Make your fucking move. Like hesitation.
Yeah.
Hesitation fucks me off.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I can't have it.
Also,
Can't have it. I just think they're the worst kind of drivers.
also people who are in that lane
Mm-hmm.
and don't slow down at the slip.
Oh, I hate that. Oh, that they're obnoxious. Yeah.
You're like, what?
Yeah, no.
You know that there's going to be cars coming here.
No.
But
No. But then I can't stand, you know, but recently there was a guy and he fucking whatever it was, I opened my door. Do you know, like I was parked at like an apple
Mhm.
green. I opened my door and then my door didn't hit his car. Like I would have heard it. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But he's sitting looking, being like, do you know, doing all that there and like trying to put, you know, like them ones that try to start nearly a row.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is so embarrassing. Like, you know,
Yeah.
I don't know.
If somebody,
I think everybody has road rage though.
yeah. Do you
I
ever
don't think
flash
I've
the
ever met
lights?
What?
Do you ever flash the lights on someone who like
Like,
pulls out in front of
or
you?
like, you know, whenever, no, but you know, whenever like say maybe like, you know, you don't have your full beam on and then somebody tries to like full beams you, trying to be all like, get your full beam off. And then I'm like, no, actually, I've got good bulbs. This is you want full beam? Here's fucking full beam, you fucker. Don't
Yeah.
even. I had to go to a speed awareness course actually. When was that? December? Actually, maybe I am. Maybe it's me that's the problem. Have you ever been to one of them?
I
Oh
done
my God,
one
they're a
over Zoom.
gig. I love them.
I done one over Zoom, and it was all like
Oh, did you
English
do the
ones.
Zoom one? I wanted the in-person experience.
I got a bit of a flavor of everything. So it was like
Right?
there was ones from like here, ones from Scotland, ones from England,
Uh-huh.
and all like in it. So some people no like you were on the Zoom call, but I
Yeah.
mean you're just sitting there going for it. Obviously,
Yeah.
shouldn't have been speeding. So
Yes. Oh, I
like
know. We
shooting
don't.
speed,
No.
I rightfully was on the course trying to learn
Yeah.
my mistakes and that. But there was some people on it like
Mm-hmm.
who were actively like being cheeky to the instructor just
Oh,
to like
really?
in defense to be like, oh, this is a
Oh.
load of shit, I shouldn't be
Mm-hmm.
here and like trying to undermine him. And I was going, just sit down and
And
take
shut
the
up.
hit for two
Yeah.
hours. Like,
Aye. Because that's the thing, they're not giving you a bollocking. Like they're being
yeah.
genuine. And you see some of the stuff, it's like when you sit and think maybe like, oh, it was only like maybe say, I don't know what, like, oh, it was only maybe like 33 and a 30. And it's like, but when they broke down, it's like the impact of a break in
Yeah.
this and your breaking distance time or
You actually
whatever.
learn quite a bit.
It's all quite actually like that one or two over can be
Yeah,
detrimental. So we should be
I
taking,
found it very helpful.
yeah.
And it was like showing you um like how pointless it is
Mm-hmm.
to speed in terms
Yeah,
of
for
like
that, you think
how
you're going to get to your destination quicker, but you're not. So if you're listening in the car right now, we want you to slow down. Take a look at that. If you are over, slow that down.
and it was like there was a couple of wee tidbits I found in
Uh-huh.
doing that course that was like uh like a dual carriageway, like what constitutes as
Yeah.
dual carriageway is that it has to have like a
Yeah.
division up the
Yeah.
middle, so it's actually two roads.
Aye.
And then anywhere with like street lights,
Yeah.
you can assume that the traffic. Nah, don't misquote me here, or like I might be getting this wrong. Please take us a grain of salt. But I think what I said, if there's street lights, assume that it's going to be 30.
Yeah. I think you're right.
Yeah.
No, I think that's right.
Um, unless there's a sign saying
Yeah.
else,
Yeah.
anything else.
But I know, I got you.
So episode 50.
Episode 50 is a flop.
I was like,
I'm depressed. I'm depressed. We've talked about speed awareness. Oh my God, Sean, what is wrong? Wake up.
I was like, we are talking about a sort of
Nicole's
shit here.
accident. Like it's right, okay. Anything positive?
Episode 50.
Episode 50. Well,
What's
yes.
been your highlights? What's some like milestone things that's happened over the years, or like funny things that's
Do you mean
happened
just with this podcast?
with
Yeah.
the podcast?
Well, I loved my favorite episode ever still was the home hen party episode.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's probably the best.
The
Isn't
best. And then one like I have favorites that I'm like, I love that. That one Emma Kearney loved.
it? Mm-hmm.
Like the one of
The
me and her
solo
together.
one,
Like we
yeah.
had so much fun. And then I think because we were starting out, do you remember when we were at the very start? Remember, I used to be a lot more. So, guys, I don't know if anybody's maybe noticed this. If you do, if you've listened from the start, but I used to be a lot more like not reserved. I've always been very open, but very like, oh, are we allowed to say that?
Say
Or
that,
oh, like I
yeah.
was always a bit scared or weary. And I think I wasn't fully aware of podcasting.
Yeah.
Do you know I came from like a social media world? So then I think likely like the shock of somebody like Psychic Glenn.
Oh,
Do you know what I mean? Like I remember that was like maybe like the 5th or 6th episode.
Yeah.
But I remember just being so like, oh my God, like
Yeah, so what people
that
don't
was crazy.
realize
Like
is that the first couple of
But he's
episodes,
amazing.
remember,
Yeah.
like were very long. So like the first Psychic Glenn episode and the first Anna Olivia
Yeah.
episode, they were like 2 hours or
yeah,
2
yeah.
hours and a half,
Mm-hmm.
and like we had to go through and
We didn't
like
know I went the
added
fuck up.
loads
Yeah.
of stuff out.
Uh-huh.
Uh,
I'd say that. I would say like
Psychic
we've done
Glenn.
so many different kind of episodes.
That was a funny one.
But I feel like we've moved in. I feel like now we kind of know what we want to do. Do you know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
more for me. It's meant to be fun. It's meant to be light. We can have a serious conversation, but we're not like, we're not Piers Morgan life stories, but we're also not like,
SNL.
yeah. Do you know? I always think Graham Norton's more my vibe.
Yeah.
Like fun, chatty, silly, but you can be serious if you need to be. But also like, it's just a bit of crack, like an easy listen.
Yeah.
You know, like that's the way I look at it. It's like that escapism. If you're in a car right now, if you're at the gym, it's that distraction to get you through the run, get your steps in, whatever it might be, you know, and you want to listen to something like light
Mhm.
and fun.
What else have we had? Danielle Collins
Danielle
episode,
Cole. Oh, watch that.
the
That was the
Halloween
Halloween
one.
one. Yeah. Uh-huh. Need to
Was
get her.
dressed up.
She needs to come back on again.
There was like
I feel like everybody that's been on it, right? I feel like needs a fair chance because they done it in the Sheen curtain era.
yeah.
And I just feel like I look back at the clips and I'm like, oh my God, them curtains. Like,
Yeah, they need to come back with the better lighting and
yeah, they need to they need to get they need to get their chat show moment now.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We had all those Christmas episodes with the big
Oh
Christmas
my God, do you remember the
decor
big
back
Christmas tree and all? Yeah.
there.
Oh my God.
I was
Julian Simmons.
Julian
Yes.
Simmons.
Uh-huh.
I was Santa.
You were Santa. Yeah.
We had loads of stuff.
Loads. I've
So
loved,
funny.
but I'd say this is why now I want to put my 110% into this podcast.
Yeah.
I think we've got a real community of people that really do, and this means a lot to me. Like it really genuinely does, that value it and enjoy it and listen to it. And
Mhm.
I'm very like easygoing. Like we'll always be here every week. If there's an episode you don't want to listen to, don't worry, we'll still be here. Come back. You know,
Right.
like we're like
Call
one of them
in.
houses with the door always open. Do you know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Call in, love.
Call in anytime.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll make you a cup of tea.
Yeah. You want to go and listen to other ones, like go listen to other ones too. Like that's the thing. It's very much like a lot of people say to me like, oh, like because there's so many podcasts say now here in Northern Ireland, and I think it's fantastic.
Mhm.
I've been on them, or I'm friends with people on them, or vice versa. Like I've had guests on mine that have went on theirs as they should, and I've had guests come on here that are known to be on other podcasts. You know, like I
Mhm.
love like Banter Box. You've got Tea with Me, the Girls Group Chat.
Yeah.
Um,
Mud
and then
blood.
Mudblood, Sly Guy.
Yeah.
Um, there's loads here.
Loads. Yeah.
Yeah, but I think it's and I think community is more important than competition.
Yeah.
The only person you're in competition with is yourself.
Yeah, because
Really,
that's a thing. Like
everybody brings something different, though.
I mean, we're a podcast studio,
Yeah,
and like
yeah. So you
I
see
f-
so many different types of podcasts coming in here. Yeah,
yeah, and I think everyone when they start up, they think that they're fighting with someone
yeah, yeah.
for that airspace,
Mm-hmm.
and you're like, no,
No,
there's like
no.
there's thousands of people here that are listening
Yeah.
to the podcast, and like, what are you fighting with
Mm-hmm.
someone for an hour of someone's week?
I
Like,
know.
there's so much space there for everyone
Yeah,
to be
there
able to do
is.
this.
Yeah.
So I would say to anyone, even if anyone's out there wants to do something similar, if this podcast has inspired them to like want to share
Yeah.
bits of themselves or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
go for it. Like, because
Oh,
it's
100%.
it's like, for one, even for us making it, it's great crack.
Yeah,
You know,
it's a lot of fun. Like
yeah,
I,
I
do you know
really
what I would
enjoy
love
it.
to do sometime? Nearly like like a tea party where we maybe get people in here.
Yeah,
I don't know, like very easy going. Like maybe like cupcakes, cup of tea, very much that vibe, and then everybody just sitting over in there.
yeah,
They can kind of watch how it's done.
yeah. We'll cut it at the cupcakes and cup of tea because like the budget's short.
Aye, that's all. Aye, that's all. It's just aye, and a paper cup.
We're not doing club sandwiches.
No. There's no BL. I know like Sawyer's is round the corner, but no. Sawyer's is dear, like, but it's fucking worth it.
It's so nice.
So nice.
Shout
Shout
out
out
to
to Sawyer's. Oh
Sawyer's.
my God, what do you get?
Oh, what do we get?
So
Look,
I know everybody loves the Belfast alligator.
Belfast
they?
alligator is great.
Yeah. I'm scared of trying it. It just looks so big, and obviously Sawyer's is, as it should
Mhm.
be, it is expensive.
Yeah, the New
Um,
York bagel one
Yeah.
is nice with like the pastrami.
Well, I get the
and
Mexican
all.
spicy bite.
Oh, it's
The wee
amazing.
wrap.
Yeah.
Oh, whenever that cheese is melting, all that spice and the jalapenos and all.
No,
Oh,
the only thing, the meal deal comes with a cannoli.
that wee cone thing. Is
Yeah,
that what they're called?
cannolis,
I've always seen them. Because they're always
And
sitting there. I'm like, fuck, I want
I
one of them, but
can't-
what are they?
I can't hack them. They're
Really?
too much. They're like too sweet. They're
Really?
like, even I got one in New York because
Uh-huh.
I'd never had one before. And when I
Stop.
went to New York, I was like, I'm getting one because it's like so Italian. And
Yeah.
blah, but
Yeah.
nah, can't hack them. They're
No.
so like sugary or something.
Hmm. Have you tried the Calpol cookie?
No,
Have you heard about this?
no.
So yeah, anybody listening, there's a Calpol cookie. But this is what's so funny. So I have like a friend who's like a content creator. Her name's Neve O'Connor, but some people would maybe know her as Nevo. She's from down south,
Yes.
massive down there. But she flew the whole way to Manchester to try this viral TikTok cookie. And so she went to try a Calpol cookie. It's like she flew to Manchester for this
That's
and then
mad.
flew home that day to try the Calpol cookie. And then it was like a pistachio.
So this one is Dubai
This
chocolate.
one's really bad. Like honestly, what our generation's so fucked. Like a pistachio labubu
No.
chocolate marshmallow. You know when I'm chocolate cream tub
Ah, Jesus
fucking
Christ.
dessert. I'm not a dessert kind of person to be. I'm more savory.
Aye,
But
me too.
all the fucking shit that we're coming out with these days. But not only like the pistachio from the Dubai
Dubai
chocolate
chocolate, yeah.
pistachio labubu edition and the labubu looked like a fucking gremlin.
Fuck's sake.
And apparently she said, she's like, what the fuck? She's like, this is rotten.
That's one of the things when
It
we
was rotten. Like it wasn't even nice.
That's fine.
I
We
know.
had to get in the wee market in Lanzarote. We had to try and find a lafufu.
A lafufu. But this is the thing, when people go on about the reals and the fakes of the labubus and the lafufus, like it's a fucking toy. People are going on like as if, oh, that's not the real one. What is the real one? It's the same thing as a stuffed fucking toy
Yeah.
or a key ring.
And
There's been a lot of like crazes this year.
yeah,
We've
Dubai
kind of went
chocolate,
Dubai
labubu.
chocolate, labubus. Calpol cookies now one you didn't know of it yet.
I can't believe that.
Yeah,
Calpol cookies.
matcha. Oh my god,
Is that
matcha.
Yeah, they're selling matches on the Glen Road now, which
Stacked.
yeah,
Is that the matcha with the can? Which
Yeah.
no, it's canned matches. No, I'm all for it. Looks cool though.
it does.
But it's just funny how people just as a society, we hyper fixate on something. Like, oh my god, like it's like we all have to have it.
Spice bags and
Spice
munchboxes.
bags, they've kind of went a wee bit under the radar.
I've seen there's chippy munchboxes coming out now,
Oh,
which is
do love a good munch box.
piquing my interest.
Mm.
I see. I had a Free State Chinese there
Is that like a Chinese across the border?
down south.
Oh fuck
yeah.
well.
So I went to Oasis.
Right. Oh
Actually,
yes.
Oasis was class, by the way.
Yep.
So good.
Uh-huh.
Worth the money. Like
Worth it. That's what
have to
everybody's been
say.
saying. Apparently, if you were at Oasis, I'm jealous. I didn't even realize I was a fan until I've seen all. You know that, like, oh my god, I love all these songs like Champagne Supernova, and isn't that what it's called?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, it was class.
Yeah.
Really worth it. But on the way home, we were like, let's try and get a Chinese. I would have always stood in our corner saying, up north, we've got better Chineses and we do it better. And it gets me a lot of flack.
Right.
But got a Chinese going home and brought in the RWE student flat that we were staying in. And oh my God.
And was this in Dublin?
In Dublin. And
Right.
it was the nicest Chinese I've ever had in my life. And that's saying something like Pearl River.
Pearl River.
It was called. Yeah.
And what did you get?
I got a munchbox.
Right.
Here's the thing as well. It said like it
I
was a
think
munchbox.
Munchbox sounds so bad. Like I always pick it up dirty. It's very
You're
like, you know,
you gonna take
all
some
my
of my
lesbian
munchbox?
all my lesbian listeners. Scissor sisters till we die. We got a
Yeah.
munch.
So-
Anyway, let's move on.
They said that you got two sauces with it,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, "Why do you need two sauces? Just give me a big curry."
Yeah.
So I was like, "Well, I'm not gonna get two curries."
But apparently sauce mixing's the thing. Like sweet and sour with curry's nice and honey
Yeah.
chili with curry and all, but
So I turned around and I says, "Well, two sauces." I didn't know how big they were either. It was like, "Am I going to get two big tubs of curry, which I don't need?"
right.
So I was like, "Give me a curry and a gravy."
Okay.
And I just heard this girl from Dublin behind me in the queue going, "Well, don't do gravy down here,
Oh, why?
Nordy."
No.
And I was like, "What?" And she goes, "Keep your bisto."
Fuck off.
I think that's brilliant.
Stop.
Keep your bisto.
Why do you not like gravy?
I don't know.
Fuckers.
I was like, I'm not getting bisto like anyway. I want the tar.
No.
It's
And
different. Chinese
But then
curry's
if you
different.
heard this thing, apparently like Catholic chippies, Protestant chip, I don't know I seen this in TikTok, but there's a difference in the gravies apparently.
In Chinese's.
So
in
say maybe
Catholic.
if you went to like a chippy or a Chinese or something in, I don't know, like Easter, I don't know, do you know like different areas?
Yeah,
Whatever,
yeah.
it's maybe like predominantly like a certain community, but apparently there's a difference in the gravy. I don't know if this
So
is
do they
true or
get
not.
more traditional gravy,
Mm-hmm.
but we get that black tar stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Which,
Whereas like the black tar.
yeah,
And I think Protestant gravy is more
like Sunday dinner gravy.
Sunday dinner, pesto, that kind of style. Both are lovely, by
Interesting.
the way.
Yeah,
Look, cross community, we love both gravies.
yeah. But if you're getting
Yeah,
the Chinese, I just
I love the
associate
black
it.
tar gravy for
Yeah,
the Chinese, like a half and half
yeah.
chicken ball supper, half and half gravy.
Stop.
Oh,
No, that
definitely not good for your insides, like,
no.
but oh, so good whenever it just touches them lips.
That's the
Oh,
thing. See, when I was away, so
mm-hmm.
I was worried the food was going to be like
In
in
Lanzarote,
Lanzarote. I thought
yeah,
that the food was going to like maybe not sort of sit well with me.
yeah,
I think I ate so well when I was there, but
really.
like you know, I felt
Yeah.
great.
Do you know what though? I'll admit sometimes whenever I go on holidays, it's going to sound very, very niche. I don't think anybody listening's got nobody will likely relate to this one, only me. I would love to know if anybody does, but I'm very funny about like visuals and images and looks and textures and wee things or whatever.
Uh huh.
But sometimes I don't give some restaurants like even them wee Spanish ones like on the side of the beach.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know like I kind of how a menu looks means a lot to the
Yes,
influence of what I want to eat. And do you know them like really like 1980s imagery, stock images that they have, like say like I don't know, like paella and it looks all about and
it's
there's a
on like
fried
it's
egg
on
in
a
the middle
white
of it.
and it's on a white background.
Yeah. And it's all very like Microsoft Word, like, you know, what's that font? Comic Sans,
Yeah,
like, do you
and
know, and it's
like
all just
the menu is like laminated.
laminated. Yeah. Do you
No,
know, like, and you're holding that and you're looking at it and like say like
it's peeling
the
apart.
BLT and it's like, oh, why is there a boiled egg and as garnish on the side of it? And when you're looking at it, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure it would be lovely, but I'm just like, ooh,
Yeah. No, the place has to be aesthetic. That was a big part of mine
yeah,
too. Like it has to look
not
semi
nothing
new.
fancy, but it just has to like it has to feel
Also, there can't be 100 items on the
yeah.
menu.
Like
I don't like
I'm
that.
not yeah. For me personally, as if I was on holidays, I'm not going to that restaurant that has maybe like the gingham checkered, laminated tablecloth,
Yeah.
the
But
the
know
plastic
what
tablecloth,
makes
and
a big difference now?
hmm
So I think the last time I went to somewhere like that was like 7 or 8 years ago.
hmm
And what makes a big difference now is how much people use the likes of Google, TripAdvisor, all
yeah.
that there. Because within like 30
But
seconds,
I think that's a bad thing too. I don't think sometimes I'm a wee
really?
bit like don't go looking for reviews of a restaurant
Why?
if you're because I think there's a lot of trolls out there. Yeah.
So like giving people bad score when they
Uh-huh.
don't need it.
Yeah.
But I think that be's outweighed by more people that like,
Yeah. Maybe.
cause like there's a lot of holiday goers.
Yeah.
So like those restaurants are going to get reviews like
Mhm.
natural ones. So
Mhm.
like I was looking for stuff that was at least like 4.2 stars
Mhm.
on
Right.
Google,
Okay. I got you.
and every single one of them was a hit. There
Yeah.
was not a miss. And also, even
Mm.
if there was ones that were 4.2, as you said, I was going like looking at the photos of the restaurant,
Yeah.
seeing what the decor was like,
Yeah.
seeing what the menu looked like.
Yeah.
And if it was
It's the
like,
menu's the one I'm the pickiest about.
yes,
I don't
yeah,
know. But I love graphic design and things like that, so I'm a bit like, ooh.
yeah.
Bad,
So,
it's bad. It's a snobby thing of me. It's bad. But I was
no, it's
also
true though.
speaking
It
of
is
like
true.
food and all that. There, I was actually at a wedding at the weekend. It was like a neighbor family kind of wedding. So
Mm-hmm.
me and my whole family were at it. But I was laughing. My ma came. My ma came down from communion. She's like, "Oh my god!" And I was like, "What's wrong?" She's like, "There was a hair on the communion." So she took the communion. And there's this big long hair in her mouth, like, and how rotten would that not be? I
I'm
know.
speechless.
Uh,
How does that
but then,
happen?
like, the priest didn't have long hair, so I don't know where the hair, there was no Eucharistic minister with like
Yeah,
long hair, so
it's
I think
not
it was
like he
maybe
was.
her hair. She
It's
maybe like
also
scratched her head and there was hair in her hand, and then maybe she put her hand out and then took the communion and then lifted a hair and then put it in her mouth. But then you
maybe.
know, whenever like you know the way like when you're taking communion, obviously I know everybody that is listening to this. I like to keep everything as neutral as possible. So a lot of people might not relate to this. So if you don't understand, communion is like the body of Christ.
Mm-hmm.
So for us Roman Catholics, that's what we take if you go to mass.
Yeah.
And
Well, tell me this though as well. What's your procedure when you take communion? So like,
so
where does the communion go in your mouth?
right, the roof,
The roof of your
the
mouth.
roof of my mouth.
And do you split it in half with your tongue?
Like I'm
You
kind
go.
of like I do that, yeah.
And then it sticks.
It sticks.
Either
And then
side.
you're like scraping it off with your
With your
tongue.
tongue, yeah.
Like as if you're scraping plaque out of your teeth.
This is turning me.
No,
But-
it's rotten.
But it's so
Yeah.
relatable.
But
Just,
then I remember whenever I was younger and then my mouth. So do you do your hand or do you do your mouth?
I do my hand now.
Do you?
Because
Right.
I felt like it was like unlocking a superpower
Right.
when you got to do it with your hand.
Like so you'll do like the hand out take now. So first of all, do you know rule number 1? Anybody listening who is obviously a mask or whatever, you cannot. So say for instance, if you were walking away, you can't walk away.
Oh, you had to take
So once
it.
you stop,
Yeah.
amen, take, in, or
Say, yeah.
whatever, namaste, like
Yeah.
sashay away.
Oh, and a wee like bow
A bow,
to the altar.
And
Yeah.
there's just certain like religious like ethics and guidelines I think
So-
a lot of people forget. So some people maybe are walking away with it and baiting it in
Aye.
like as if it's like I don't know an M&M, and it's like no,
Yeah.
can't do that.
Here's the thing as well. See the whole roof of the mouth thing.
But yeah,
I think this comes from. I was told when I was younger that you don't let it touch your teeth,
I think I was told that too.
and that's why in my head you
Keep
can't
it to
bite
the
it.
roof of your mouth. No. Oh, you're not allowed to bite it. No.
So that's why it goes to the roof
No.
of your mouth.
But then also, whenever I was younger, I think I was obsessed with Judy Marsh and all. So I think maybe I would have been about like first year or something. Like I used to go on like judymarsh.com, like on her website in ICT class. I know.
How did you get on it? Would it not have
Well,
been
it was just
blocked?
more like a fan club website.
wasn't like
It wasn't like anything like pornographic or inappropriate.
Yeah.
But it was just like Judy Marsh and like you could, I don't know, like her calendar and merch and stuff. And it was like info about Judy Marsh. But I go on it in like ICT in first year.
That's amazing.
But what do you call it? What was I going to say? The purpose of this. So during this time period, I used to go through a phase of like I would take it in my mouth.
Are you still going through
Stop.
that period?
The communion. The communion. And but I over exaggerate. You know where you're just meant to open your mouth and be like I used to go like and I was like, you don't stick your tongue out that far. Like it was just
Well, some people do it, like, and they let the priest put it on
That's
their
what I'm
tongue.
saying. I'd stick my tongue out and then the priest would put it on. Right, well, oh
Do
my
you-
God, stop us, that's so wrong!
Do you think some...
If you've just like, say if you just caught the tail end of this conversation. No,
Do you-
let's move.
Do you think there's wee Maz out there that
Yeah.
are in the...
Like imagine if we were played like in a supermarket or something, like the
Yeah.
radio. Imagine this was like in Tesco's or something right now and you just like walked in and you heard this bit.
Yeah.
Like you would be like, what the fuck?
I always imagine it's like somebody's listening to it in their office.
Y-
And then
Do you
somebody
think
walks
people
past.
listen to this in an office? I don't think so.
I wouldn't.
I wouldn't.
No. I would
It's
headphones
behind
only.
closed. Like we know what we are.
Yeah.
Don't worry. We understand. Like,
It's too risky.
you love us in the dark. You don't love us in the light.
Yeah, this is
we're
a
the we're
disclaimer.
your alleyway.
Yeah.
And we know it. Like, don't worry, it's okay. You listen to us in the car and you lock the car and you make sure nobody else can walk in.
You maybe
sure
switch
nobody's
the
in the house.
page on the Apple CarPlay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure you have had to frantically pause it, likely if the kids have arrived home from school or, we know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But do you think there's wee women that are going to mass and they get a wee kink out of like the priest putting the communion on their tongue?
No,
Do you
don't
not
be
think so?
vulgar, blasphemy or blasphemy. No,
Bad,
no.
factual.
But the priest was actually at the wedding, so he was American, okay? And I'm not gonna lie, like like he was good. He was a really, really, really good priest. I was so captivated, so engaged, and really like because he was funny. And he was
Yeah.
a bit more modernized, and then it made me really pay attention. And then whenever I actually did pay attention, I was like, "Oh my God, like this is actually great!" Like I feel like I'm connecting again because I've said before on here I do have a bit of a conflicting
Yeah.
relationship with faith, but it was interesting. And he said this thing; it was an analogy, like to give advice
Yeah.
to say like a couple that are going to get married, and it was don't what was the saying? Don't laugh. Don't
I think I know what he said.
don't
I think he said 90% of the podcast don't get past the first 10 episodes.
fuck off. No, shut up. It takes you forever to say something. No, it was don't laugh when someone has dog poo in their face, or don't put somebody's face in dog poo.
Yeah.
And what it means is basically like we do not get joy out of people's failures.
Mhm.
So say if you're in a partnership or a working relationship or a friendship, and then say for instance maybe a friend's maybe going through a tough time, or a friend's maybe like made a mistake, or a friend, and sometimes we put them down, you know,
Yeah.
like we get a kick out of their failure, like, you know, we're kicking them when they're down. We really shouldn't do that. We should always try to be supportive,
Yeah.
even if you are disappointed in something or somebody, or the way somebody's behaved or how they've acted. Still try to show compassion, especially like in a marriage, you know, like you're a team. Like it was very beautiful what he had said. Like
That's nice.
he said it better than me. You should have been at the wedding. Like I yeah,
Uh,
but that's
I
about it.
I couldn't get a priest for my wedding.
What is
So
really? Did you have like a? Did you? What's them ones? I went to one. It was really good. The humanist wedding.
it
Is it?
wasn't humanist. It was
Okay.
like, oh, what do you call when what do you call the things that they're basically priests but they're not priests?
Hmm. I was going to say synagogue,
A
but that's
deacon.
a deacon.
Deacon. So I had a deacon for mine
Okay.
because there was a mix up and like so
Uh huh.
the place we got married, they wouldn't because we used to live in the area
Uh
but
huh.
didn't live there anymore. They says they can
Yeah.
give us a chapel but they can't give us the priest, so we have to bring a priest
Okay.
with us.
Right.
Our priest double booked our
Oh my
wedding.
God, this happens.
Yeah.
This happens.
So we had then he was saying, it's all right, I'll get another priest for you. Like, you don't
Right.
mind. And we were like, no, go ahead.
Hmm.
And he's like, the priest I booked for you is double booked as well. And we were like, oh my God. So he's like, but there's a deacon uh in our down that'll do it for you. So we're like, right, all right.
It makes it sound so like as if that's. Oh, like I can't get you. I can't do it, and I can't get even another person to do it. But like a deacon and Ardoin, is that will do?
I fuck it.
It'll do. Fuck it. Like
And he was like the most easygoing, like just so laid
in a
back.
good way or a bad way, because I think easy going is a good. Easy
It's
going's not all good.
no, it's not always a
Easy
good thing.
going's good, but it can also
It
be
was
bad.
good and bad because
Right?
like he was so unserious.
I'm just having a sip.
He was so unserious that like it was sort of like the whole wedding was like quite funny, but in a way that made it like, I don't know. That suits me because I was like I'm not like totally serious,
Yeah.
if you know what I mean.
No, you're not.
But like I could see how someone else would be like raging
But I'm
let them land it with this.
right. Well,
But he was such a laugh though.
aye. But I think easy going is good though. But I don't know why this came into my head there after me saying about the whole dog shit and don't be laughing at people when their face is covered in dog shit. But I kind of thought since we've done the 50th episode, we've known each other for 50 episodes.
Yeah.
So this is the only time we can do it, okay?
Right.
What you have to say one thing that could partially be annoying about me,
Oh fuck.
and I'll do one about you.
Right.
And don't let on as if you don't have one. Right, let's just get a wee bit comfy, a wee bit bitchy.
Oh
And
my God.
I can't challenge you on it, and you can't challenge me.
Right.
So if we have a truth in that,
Oh my God, this is warfare.
is this savage? You can let me know if you want the peace process. We cannot do it if you want.
I think you are indecisive in times.
Fair.
You know,
That's fair.
I think you second guess some
Yeah.
things,
Yeah.
and sometimes you're
Yeah.
like you like talk
Mhm.
yourself out of
Mm-hmm.
things.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's lately from the very, very start, even like the whole like the
Uh-huh.
him and the Han about the
Even
set,
doing the
set,
podcast.
doing the podcast. That was the process.
And
Yeah.
sometimes you're like,
And then
"Jai,
also
come
in
on."
fairness, like sometimes I've done quite like, oh fuck, and then we need to da 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 da, and or like say like, oh, can we do this now? Like sometimes it's a bit like
Yeah,
the
and
domino effect of being indecisive means that everybody's run. It's like it creates a frantic.
yeah,
Do you
but at
know?
the same time, that some of those moments have like caused us to like level up.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? And so I always take from everybody I work with,
Mm-hmm.
like I try and see like,
Yeah.
you know, the likes And I
Mhm.
use you and I use even Andrew as an
Yes,
example
yeah.
of people I've worked with who are like very like, high
So
standards.
me and Andrew would be quite
Yous
similar.
are quite similar actually,
Yeah.
funny enough.
Yeah.
And like, but in terms of professionalism
Mhm.
and making sure that
Yeah.
the product is good and
Yeah.
it's like quality assurance and all that there,
Yeah.
like that makes me like
Yeah.
sort of
Yeah.
become a bit more professional because I take that from what you do
Yeah.
and apply it to what I'm doing as
Yeah.
well. And there's lots of things I
Because that's the
learn
thing
from
you could say,
people.
like, and that's the thing for me. What I would say for you would be the laid back. Like you would
Hmm.
naturally be a bit more laid back, or sometimes there's that wee thing. But then with that, it's there's nothing that's there. Couldn't even say a negative because that comes with a different thing. You're very
It's
calm to work with. You're very. Do you know what I mean?
yeah,
It's a bit. We are quite yin and yang. Do you know what I
but
mean?
I find that you sort of need that.
You do. I've learned that. I think it balances out. Like, you know,
Yeah,
like a set of scales.
yeah.
Like I'm very like pow, pow, pow. Like I am quite intense to be honest.
Like I work with Luke
Yeah.
here, so me and Luke are business partners
Yes.
with this,
Mm-hmm.
and I find that we will come at things
Yeah.
from two
Different
complete
ways. Yeah.
and it's like, no, I think we should do it that way. No, I think we should do it that way. And
Yeah.
it's sort of then
Yeah.
you both go back and forward on it for a while,
Mm-hmm.
and then you find, oh no, this is the optimal
Yeah.
way to do it.
Uh-huh.
So I think a good working relationship
Yes.
always sort of needs that, like,
It does.
you know,
And
challenging.
you also, yeah, but you also, I think what I've learned in the past year, and I suppose for me, a lot of my things always would have been like you rock up to the gig, hey, and it was kind of, this is the first thing I suppose of like a responsibility.
Yeah.
Do you know? It's not. I know it's not like a newborn child, but it feels like it. But it's and then with that working with people, do you know what I mean?
Hmm.
And I think through my experiences of working for people throughout the years, I've seen nice managers, not so nice managers, nice people to work with, not so nice. And
Yeah.
I've seen so many different kind of ways. And I think it's all about like, you're going to have difficulties when you work with somebody at any point, or you may have changed perspectives, whatever. And it's all about the how, do you know?
Yeah.
But I've learned it's be open to learning new things.
Yeah.
Sometimes we think we know it all, and we don't. Be
Absolutely. Yeah.
open and be open, and also be open to feedback, be open to criticism as well. Constructive criticism, not like don't let somebody shade you, like
Yeah.
But I think I feel like that's how people really grow when you're like open like that, and I think that's likely what's made this grow so much as
Yeah.
well. We've both had to be, you know, open. Will we say something nice?
Nah.
No. But obviously now we're going to be moving into autumn, winter. I feel like now, so as I was saying with the therapy and stuff, not to get bogged down in that. So this is now, we've had our wee vent, we've had our wee whatever. This is very much like a easy breezy kind of episode, And sometimes I do put myself under a lot of pressure trying to make them so like they have to be so like funny. Like you don't have to be
Mhm.
funny all the fucking time. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Um, just be yourself. So I feel like from going to the therapy, for me, I just want to really like streamline, have a better work life balance.
Yeah.
Because even the whole like fucking off in a plane all the time, I think I do that. And I was talking to her about this, and I was like, that's not normal. Like, and she's like, you work yourself to high pressure points, and then you need abrupt escapisms,
Yeah.
and that's high and high. You need to
Hmm.
have a low, or not a low, but like do you get what I mean? I'm
Yes.
quite switched on for a long time.
Yeah. You
Do you know it's like
need.
maybe like doing this gig, then I went to this event, then I'm doing this here, then get this video edited, ready to go, then admin, accounts, all this different types of stuff as well. On top of it all, podcasts, get them all back recorded because I know I'm going to be away. Then boom, pack a fucking case, away you go. Like, do
Yeah.
you know?
The
It
type
doesn't
of
even feel like a
break you
holiday
need.
because you're
Yeah.
doing the content and all out there too. And
The type of break you
yeah,
need isn't always getting on a
do you
plane
know
and
what
going somewhere. It's sometimes it's like
yeah,
sitting in your pajamas on a
pajamas,
Sunday,
yeah.
like, and not getting up until 1.
I was gonna say even worse. Like it's funny, people go listen to this or watching are like, he is so full of fucking shit. But I think I need more like like a wee like I don't know like a paddle. What's that wee island called that they just eat toast on for the weekend?
Lusty bag.
Not lost. No. Not Lusty Bay.
I was being
Lusty
so
Bay
serious.
it has a restaurant, and you can get married in Lusty Bay. It's a full blown like.
I was like, what other islands are there?
No, like it's I was going to say Coney Island, but that's in America. Oh, it's gonna fry my Loch Derg. Is it Loch
Right?
Derg?
Loch Derg.
Loch Derg? No, is it? I don't know. There's a wee Loch Island. Oh fuck.
Loch Derg.
There's a wee island that you can go out to. It was like a pilgrimage.
Right.
And people, you weren't allowed to wear shoes. Everybody was running about it in their bare feet, and the only thing you were allowed was toast.
Right. It says Loch Derg can refer to two different lakes in Ireland. Loch Derg, County Donegal, a small famous lake, as the site of St. Patrick's Purgatory pilgrimage on Station Island, and the larger Loch Derg, Shannon. Yeah, so it must be that first one.
Right.
I'm going to write in Loch Derg toast
Toast, aye.
and see what comes up.
But this was like a and you know, like.
Right. Yeah. So it's like it's part of a fasting tradition.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So I need like.
So not Lusty Bay.
Not Lusty Bag, no. No. So I mean it more like instead. So say for instance, it's not going to Ibiza and hitting the clubs and all these outfits and the bougie restaurants
Right.
and the bougie beach bars. It's not that, or it's not being overstimulated in Barcelona with about 500 people
Right.
and 30 degrees heat.
You need to go to Lourdes.
I need Lourdes 100%. Well, Lourdes is quite busy and apparently it's mental as well.
Mm,
I just need like, I need Anya.
yeah.
I need Anya playing Celtic, Kate Bush vibes. Sinead O'Connor's soul is there.
What do you call it? You need
Celtic
like,
garlic
you need one
mayo.
of those.
I need to feel Celtic.
You need one of those Wim Hof retreats, don't you?
Very much. Yeah.
Yeah. Do your breathing exercises, going into freezing lakes.
Ice steps and all that. But I'm very like, we're all wearing like organic knitted jumpers from like maybe like people that were like back in the famine. It's all really Celtic. Is what my soul's craving it.
And you're taking like hallucinogenics and all.
Yeah. There's maybe shrooms. Is that where no?
Yeah.
Yeah, why not? Yeah, like something like,
You need to find yourself.
some sort of like a holistic, like kegs. Have you seen?
Yeah, you
like kegs.
You need
But maybe not as chaotic, but something like that. Have you
Yeah.
seen them lately? He's went a full like
No.
180.
No.
Oh, he's got like a camper van now, and like he's doing all these dances and all. Like he knows what I think of them, but I'm like, you do you, mama. Props to you, mama.
Need to get kegs back on.
But he's just living more like a wholesome life, sober, all that. Yeah.
Brilliant.
I don't know if I need that. I just need like, a day past the Galgorm I do, right? Like, no.
You need one of those things. What do you call them? We were giving off about them again.
Oh, the dry robes.
You need a dry robe.
I'm dry robe and a Stanley cup, and I'm walking around the Galgorm, and I'm getting in that wee cold plunge bath and getting some salt and chili chicken for lunch.
Yeah, I would sort you right out.
That would be me. I think I'd be rejuvenated, revitalized, ready to go.
So yeah.
But in the meantime, look, we're hanging in there anyway. But look, this is just more an easy breezy one. We're gonna have loads now coming up in the autumn. I want to give this all of my attention, and loads of guests. If there are any guests, by the way, that you would ever love to have, come on this podcast. Let me know. Like I always know who I would love to have on it, but like it's not just what I think. If there's people out there, they're like, oh my god, like no, this person would be great, or they have a really interesting story, or I think, I'd love to hear from everybody.
Yeah.
If you have any feedback or any pointers with that. But look, I think that's all from us this Wednesday, so it is.
That's it.
That's it. And yes, just a nice wee catch up. And I suppose what's MOANifestation? MOANifestation. So if you're kind of like myself, you're maybe feeling a wee bit flumpy or a wee bit like Dido, like look, it's okay. You'll just have a vent, and as Florence and the Machine says, shake it off and stay
The dog
Celtic.
days are over.
What?
The dog days are over.
The dog days. Have a great day. Stay Celtic. Really do.